So, you said you have a gym, which is a Brainstorm Fitness, like I said in the beginning, which is in San Diego. And can you quickly talk about during the whole like COVID coronavirus time, like what you're doing to evolve like the business model, or are you sticking to the same? And like, what kind of advice can you give to those that still want to open a gym during these times?
So it's definitely been a pivotal time right now, right? So we've always been a private studio. So it's not just a gym that you can just walk in and just come get a workout in, right?
Right.
That's remained the same. I've implemented social distancing markers, this type of thing. I've spent quite a chunk of money upgrading the HVAC system and stuff like that in here as well to make it cleaner than it already was. Now, from the very beginning, I've always prided myself in having the cleanest fitness studio in San Diego, right? I got a buddy, he said the other day, he's like, you got the cleanest gym in America. You know what I mean? And he owns a gym. He owns a gym too. Okay. You know what I mean? He owns a facility that's, again, a private studio, this type of thing. So that's been super interesting. You know what I mean? I've kind of gained a reputation for that here amongst all the people in the fitness industry that know me. Anybody who's ever set foot in here, they know that the place is super tight, right? Hey, I had the tightest house on the depot as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
For a hot minute, and everybody knows that, right? People know. It was funny. The other day on Facebook, we were like, "Oh, if you met me in the Marine Corps, what was I known for?" And probably a half dozen people said tight racks.
Yep, that was.
So it was an interesting thing. Oof. Chilling. So that was huge. That was big for us out the gate. You know what I mean? That was big for me, having that reputation moving forward. And as far as the coronavirus thing, I think it gives me an opportunity to elevate the brand a little bit further, right? To say, you know what, we are not just a regular gym. We are a specialty performance enhancement, mobility, and center, right? As opposed to just being categorized as a gym. You know what I mean? I consider this place to be one of the top places in San Diego based on the way we keep the space, the way we conduct business, and the training, the quality of training that you get here. You know, so right. And we've been recognized for that a few times, right? Both locally, we're in a couple of different publications. One of my clients is a editor-in-chief for an international publication that's in the fitness industry. We've been in there a couple of times. And thanks to the relationships that I've made along the way, I mean, the goal is for Brainstorm to be a household name. You know what I mean? I got something in the works right now that's going to be a partnership on a co-branding and that type of thing. I ain't gonna spill the beans too much. But I got so many pipeline that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big for us. Fuck it, I'll put it out there. They say put things out in the universe or whatever, and they come to fruition. So I'm about to partner with a fellow out in Vegas, and so there's gonna be a Brainstorm Fitness brand out in Vegas very, very, very soon. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing for me.
That's so sick, man.
To be able to say we have locations and affiliates in more than one state, you know what I mean? Especially places somewhere like San Diego and Las Vegas, which are huge in the fitness industry. You know what I mean? For me, that's big. That's big to see something that I built and bred from day one, from the very beginning, to have it be to say, you know what, there's another city in the country that I'm gonna walk through the doors and see the Brainstorm Fitness logo on the wall. That's huge. That's huge for me. So.
Oh my dude, I'm telling you, man, because I'm not gonna say where I'm going yet, but your boy PCS in a few weeks.
Hey, but, your appointed place of duty will be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But well, not only that, but what I'm saying is one of the things that I don't want to give away the business model too much, but one of the things I want to do to expand veteran influencers is I want to live capture other veterans in their ventures. Like whenever people are doing like events, I want to be over there with my camera doing interviews and like actually like capturing it live. I want to be able to capture the whole concept of you opening your first gym in another state. I wasn't able to do that here, but you know what I'm saying? I got a little crew, that can help me do that. And I want to capture all that, edit it, you know what I'm saying? And have like, you know, obviously I'll do it free. I'm not trying to charge anyone, but like I'm doing it to kind of gain the attention, because my whole intention is to focus attention on the veteran community. And I want to show people that we are so much more than military men, or, you know what I'm saying? Or just firefighters, or just cops, or, you know, I want to show them like we can do something outside of what makes us a veteran, you know?
Yeah.
And you're proving it. Yeah, your work ethic, you know, we talked numerous times about the different things that the coronavirus is affecting people with, but like you just continue to push.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome is what we do best. You know what I mean?
But see, you make it seem like it's easy though. You know, like that's not simple to everybody.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? It's no joke. It is a challenge. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people don't see. I don't like to say the losses, right? People are like, oh, I took a L. Right? People say all the time. You hear people say, "Oh, this was a loss." I don't take losses. I gain lessons. Right? I said no losses, only lessons. Right? Write that shit down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put. I gotta put that on. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Because it's not a loss if you learn something. Right? You just learn what didn't work. That's all it is. Right, so people might say, "Oh, I failed at this." No, you didn't fail. You just found out what didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, damn, this sucks," and you take that same energy and say, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna do that again."
Right.
On to the next. You know, and that's what it's been for me. That's what it's been for me. You know, so and I still learn it. Still learn what works, what doesn't work. You know, I don't have all the answers by any means. But I just try to ask the right question, right? I don't know if you recall when you talked to me about opening a gym and starting a business and this type of thing. One of the first things I asked you is, how much money do you need to make? Right? Not how much money do you want to make? How much money do you need to make?
Right.
In order to pay your bills, support your son, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, right? And affect the lifestyle and live the lifestyle that you want to live. So that was a big one. That was a huge one. So, and nobody asked me that in the beginning, right? So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned along the way. If you're gonna take the time and say, you know what, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna start a brand, or whatever the case might be, you need to figure out where you're going with it, right? Because a lot of the times we follow our passion, right? It's not just about the money for a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the brass tacks. You know what I mean? It comes down to the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, as much as you could say, oh, the money is going to come and this and that and blah, blah, blah. That's easy to say, too, when you're on active duty. When you get a paycheck on the 1st and the 15th, that's easy to say, my boy. You know what I mean? I don't have that luxury anymore.
Right.
You know, so time is money at the end of the day.